We have a 2019 Honda Ridgeline, and Honda Ridgelines have special tether routing, and we're going to take a look at it. Tethering in the Honda Ridgeline is different than in every other truck on the market. So the tether router in the center seating position is found just underneath this plastic lid right here. So you just lift it up, and this is what the router looks like. It's a metal bar, and I'll show you how to attach the tether right here. This is the center seating head restraint, and if you come down here, this is where the tether anchor is. It's right in between the middle latch position, and so we have our lower latch anchors right here. So yes, the center seating position does have latch. So here's a latch anchor right here, and then under the center seat belt is another latch position right there. And then this is the tether anchor. And so to tether the car seat, you have to route the tether first and then install the car seat. So take your tether and lengthen it all the way first, because you're going to need all that length of tether. And then what you're going to do is you are going to route it around. Take your loop of tether and route it around this router up here. So I'm just going to slip it on. Being your own camera person is a joy sometimes. So that's what it looks like. So you route it just like that. I'm pulling it taut so you can see what it looks like. And then you just take it and attach the tether down here, and then I'm going to pull it snug, and then I'm going to pull it snug some more, and just keep pulling it snug as I get the car seat here into this position. And then I'm going to go about installing it now, and I'll just keep pulling it snug as much as I can while I get it installed. One problem you'll find is that if you install the tether too tightly before you install your car seat, the front of the car seat will lift up off of the seat. So you can't pull the tether too tight at first. It's a dance. So you have to pull the tether snug and then install the car seat. And while you're installing the car seat, kind of pull the tether snug. You do kind of have to keep watch over it. You do kind of have to do two things at once. A helper can help you a lot in this process. This is what your car seat will end up looking like when it's fully installed. So the tether loops down behind the car seat, and you won't be able to see it, but it is installed. Now let's look at the outboard position. The tether router for the outboard position of the Honda Ridgeline is directly behind the head restraint. So here's the head restraint, and I've lifted it up. So if you go under the head restraint and lift that plastic panel, you will see again that metal router that is found just like we found it over in the center seating position, and we have it directly behind the outboard seating position. I'm sitting behind the driver's seat. There is also one over behind, directly behind the passenger side as well. And the outboard seating position also has two lower anchors, or a latch seating position. So one lower anchor right here and one lower anchor right here. There are 3 full latch seating positions in this truck, which is fantastic. And so let me show you where the latch or the top tether is on the outboard position. So I'm going to, again, I have lengthened my tether all the way. I'm going to need the full length of this tether. If your tether doesn't fit, call your manufacturer and ask them if they have a tether strap extender. Some manufacturers do have extenders, and that's very helpful in this truck. So I'm going to take this tether and again make a loop here. I'm keeping it nice and straight, and I'm going to slip it over this extender or this router here, so you can see what I did right here. Get that too. There we go. Okay, see that? And it's fully over. It's not going to slip off. Okay. And just pull that nice and straight. And I'm going to move my car seat into position because, again, I'm going to have to do that dance of making sure the tether is attached before I install the car seat. Move the tether over here, and the tether anchor on the outboard positions is actually down at the base of the vehicle seat. So here's the tether anchor, and if we look, here is the base of the vehicle seat right here, and this is our tether anchor. So we attach the tether just like that, and then snug that up. Okay, so now I'm going to work on getting this car seat installed, and again, it's going to be just a little bit easier just because I have more access to the tether here than I do in the center seating position. But I don't want to pull the tether too tight because, again, it will pull the car seat up off of the vehicle seat. Okay, I have installed the car seat, I've snugged up the tether, everything is in its place, and there we go. The Honda Ridgeline tether in an outboard seating position, the outboard position behind the driver's side.